Okay, so lovely blue Civic in the house. Richard's done a bit of health checks on it this morning, looking around the exhaust and the sports cap are all deemed okay. And we fitted a Teguar carbon airbox, as you can see. And now it's time to use the Ecutek software on the stock ECU. And then at that point we could start tuning it. So look at that stunner. Here we go. Well, beautiful blue FN2, and Richard has just finished mapping it. Now, I've got a thing for blue FN2s now. I've seen a few, I've seen two on this dyno now. And whilst I really appreciate my championship white one, and I'm a big fan of the bronze, I think the blue is growing on me now. And I think I can safely say that I'd quite like to own one at some point. It's just, this car looks fantastic in this colour. I don't know what it is. I've owned a few blue cars. Had a blue Mitsubishi Colt. I've had a few blue Mitsubishi Colts actually. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something about the blue and something about the, you know, the red Type R badges and things like that on it. The red interior. Just really like it. Can really appreciate a blue one. You like the blue, don't you, Rich?
You just don't see many, do you?
No, you don't. You don't. How do you think this one went?
Okay.
Yeah, we finished on 223 brake horsepower, which, considering this has got a Teguar airbox, a Piper manifold, a sports cat, and Miltech, because we think the Miltech's quite a restrictive system. I think that's.
But it was already mapped on a mile in ECU as well.
It was on a mile in ECU.
It was already mapped on a mile in ECU. So whilst we weren't even looking at the original numbers, were not as in standard form either.
No.
So it had modifications and or was mapped as well.
Yeah. Made about 7 wheel horsepower tuning it today.
Yeah, I mean, we had a quick look this morning because the customer thought he might have had a blow from the manifold, which couldn't find anything wrong with it. Had a quick look, look over everything, seemed okay. Fitted a Teguar carbon airbox, which, to be fair, I couldn't believe the shocking quality of that this morning. I have to be honest.
Well, we normally go for an induction kit.
Yeah,
so
normally
like
go for
CPL or a hybrid
but, I mean, there's no excuse for poor quality. Not when you're spending nearly 500 quid on an induction kit. I mean, basically, it looks like, well, to be honest, it looks like a 5-year-old child's had a go at making an airbox
with a bit of a carbon skin on it.
Yeah, and the only decent part about it is a carbon skin on the top. It doesn't. The two surfaces don't fit flat together. It's all wavy all down the sides. The bottom piece that was on, which was supposed to be for the two rubbers that go onto the pegs and then obviously go into was broken off the bottom.
So
that's just bonded, just bonded onto the bottom.
There's a review.
Which I didn't particularly like. I didn't like the quality of the airbox itself. The part that came off it was okay. The going round to the bottom and the actual carbon part of the top was nice. But the actual quality of the box itself was.
Mr. Nicky Gow won't even entertain carbon airboxes anymore.
But it's not a carbon airbox. It's just it's a fiberglass airbox, very poorly made, with a carbon top on it.
Because he says bits go through engines eventually when they degrade and break down.
Well, I mean, I can't pass comment on that.
I'm a big fan
I could just say, for £500, the quality of that was absolutely shocking. That's what I'll say.
Well,
but that's a fair review. That's a review.
That's a review, and there you go. That's the review as it is. You know, we prefer hybrid racing kit, CPL induction kits. You know, there's plenty of induction kits out there that will make.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is those induction kits are made and they fit. Whilst obviously sometimes you have to do a little bit of modification here and there to obviously get them to fit. You know, 100%. They fit.
But there's some quality control.
This fitted, but the quality was unreal. I mean, I didn't take pictures of it because I didn't want to go down.
I've got a photograph of the shiny bit. That looks nice.
I didn't want to go down that route. But you know, if you're looking at quality, no, it's certainly not worth the money that you're paying for it. 100%.
Yeah, that's Richard's review at Dynodaze. But yeah, beautiful car. What a beautiful car. So I love it.
Yeah, I like the colour. If I was gonna hunt one out, it would certainly be a blue one.
Blue one, yeah. I really, I've took a shine to them now. I've took a shine to them. Like I say, I think I've seen two in the workshop, and both of them have really took my fancy. So what a beautiful car. So
have a look at the graph.
Code word for this video. In fact, you know, just a bit of an update. We might actually only be 1 day behind with Uncle Keith's paint shop. We might
continue to update that.
We will continue to update you, but it looks like it might get finalised on Monday, which was our deadline. Obviously, the deadline being 8 AM because that's when we're supposed to be starting work. But we'll keep you updated. So, code word for this video is fingers crossed. Thanks, guys. Let's go and have a look at the graph. Okay, so red line is as it appeared on the dyno after we'd fitted an airbox. It had already been mapped, so you can see the area of the graph where we've made gains. And we finished today on 223 brake horsepower and 186 and a bit at the wheels. So one last look at this absolute stunner of a car, and we will see you on the next video, won't we, Richard? Where's he gone? Richard? Richard! No, he's totally gone. We will indeed.
Said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.